Hello guys, my name's Guillaume. Still, I'm at Thomann for the TGU18 Thomann Gearhead University, and I have the absolute pleasure to be with the fantastic Nita Strauss again.
Thank you so much.
Awesome to see you again.
Second time's a charm.
Yeah, exactly. How have you been?
Really good, really good. Busy with some really exciting stuff, as you can see.
Oh yeah, we'll get there.
Oh yes.
Last time you were on tour, Europe. What are you up to now?
So now I'm in the process of recording my solo record, which is really exciting. We did the Kickstarter.
We did talk about that a bit, like you had this in the works.
That's right, yeah. So now it's officially in the works. We're taking a little break from the studio to be here with you guys at Thomann for TGU18 and just talk about the guitar a little bit, talk about the Jiva and everything going on, and then straight back into the studio to finish recording my album Controlled Chaos, which I'm very excited about.
So let's not waste any of that time. Look at this!
Look at this! Yeah, I didn't have this when we were in Europe.
No, not
right?
yet, not yet.
This
I mean, the body shape and the similar looking, obviously, but my God, the tweaks you did to that.
Yeah, we definitely. This was a year or so in the design process, and it definitely came out like a dream come true.
I guess.
Where do you want to start?
Oh man. Okay. Did you come up with the fretboard?
Yeah, so the beaten path inlay is an idea that I've had, and I've always felt like the guitar is an extension of your body, and if your guitar is anything like my guitar, it has a personality of its own. And so the heartbeat was kind of that idea, to kind of personify, to kind of show that the guitar has its own personality, its own ideas. Sometimes it runs away from you and does things you go, who's playing that? Yeah. And the cool thing about it is the spikes on the EKG correspond to the dots on the fretboard. So you have 3, 5, 7, 12, 9, 12, and so forth, which is it's kind of cool.
Sick. It looks cool. I don't know how people didn't think about that before. Like it's
so natural.
It looks insane.
And especially, we tried a lot of different, we had a lot of different concepts for, the material and for what material to use for the inlay. And some fans had said when we announced it and we put the specs out, they said, "Why didn't you use a glow inlay? That would have been cool." But if you guys have ever seen those stars that kids put on their wall, that's what they make the glow inlay out of. When it's not glowing, it just looks like cheap
it looks
plastic.
Cheap. Yeah, that looks glorious.
So we went with the pearloid, and the pearloid over the ebony just looks insane. That's just I'm only a little partial.
I know, but I mean, I'm supposedly, like, I almost am, and that is sick.
Well, the cool thing too, like a little thing I like to show everyone about the inlay is, of course it does correspond to the dots, but that also means as the dots get closer together on the fretboard, the heartbeat speeds up.
Oh yeah. So I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. A lot of people don't. I always like to point that out because it's like a little happy accident.
Yeah.
A happy little thing that happens.
Yeah, true.
I couldn't have designed that any better. You have to have 12, 15, 17, and so forth.
Yeah.
But as the heartbeat gets faster, this is where
the faster you shred, the faster
you shred, the faster the heartbeat is. So it's really cool. Yeah.
Oh, so cool. And from then on, talk about these pickup covers.
Yes.
They look sick as well.
Yeah, they're actually my signature pickups.
Yeah.
So these are these are the DiMarzio Pandemonium pickup. And actually we did far more. Thank you.
Like it's all attention to details. That's
Absolutely.
Probably not going to matter in the tone or something. I mean, unless
it matters.
It's a special.
This really matters.
Yeah, I guess. So.
There are a lot of things. There are a lot of attention to detail things that don't matter in the tone with this guitar. We have the binding, the double binding on this, which I think really kind of
brings everything together.
Those are aesthetic things that don't matter, but the pickups really make a huge difference. And again, we paid a lot of attention to the combination of tones. We have the ebony neck, mahogany body, the quilted maple top, and then these pickups really kind of tie everything all together to create the sound that I wanted. So they're hot pickups, but you can hear right now I've got a Marshall JVM cranked up behind me as loud as possible, and you don't even hear anything right now. Yeah. So it's they're quiet. They're hot. Anyone that's seen an Alice Cooper show knows the sustain these things get. I'll hold out notes sometimes between songs for 30, 40 seconds. And it's like Spinal Tap. So it's cool. You could go have a bite and then come back and it's like, oh. So it's really cool. And And I think definitely having the covers too really sets it apart. You know, you see the subtle hurricane logo there, which is really, really cool. And the cream colored pickup underneath the black cover kind of ties it all in with the whole overall look of the guitar.
So much. And it's not really a DiMarzio thing as well. Like usually that you see the open coils on DiMarzios, and that's I mean, that looks so much nicer.
Yeah, no, they're just starting to do this. They did the Woody, the Steve Vai Woody,
true.
And then they did the John Petrucci ones, and I think mine are the third one that they did. So gosh,
wow. How does that feel?
How did I get here?
Right, so there was Steve Vai, and then Petrucci, and then me.
I mean, that's the craziest thing that I've ever said in my life. But yes, that is exactly what it was. And
wow, that's insane.
And we just tied everything all together with the black to natural maple burst, which is another thing I hadn't seen.
Yeah.
You know, when we started coming up with the concept of this guitar, I didn't want it to be girly. You know, people always said, is it going to be purple? Is it going to be pink? And I thought, well, have you ever seen me play a pink guitar?
Yeah,
Why would
no, I mean, at the same time, it's just my guitar is going to be the color I want it to be.
If I had it, you know, if I had my way, it would just be black.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, black on black on black. But you've seen enough trans black guitars.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought, do something a little different.
That's original.
The black to blonde aesthetic is very me.
Yeah.
As you can kind of tell. Anybody that's ever met me is pretty much see, like, you know, what I'm about. So it's neutral, it's sexy, but it's classic. It's not like, you know, it's not like the statement guitar, like, oh, you have to be a certain type of player. You know, from a jazz player to a metal player to a shred player to a classic rock player, anybody can play this guitar and feel comfortable about it.
Yeah, it's sexy, but in the details. Like, it's not overly flashy. It's
the
just
sexiness is in the details.
Well put.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so new guitar, new pickups.
Yeah, Purpleheart on the back of the neck, which I love. It's another little Easter egg that I think is really cool that you don't notice right away about the guitar. No one's really looking at the back of the neck, but you can see how low that profile is. And it's really, really, it's the nitro neck, so it's really thin, really fast, easy to play. And there's really easy access. I'm trying to see the best angle, but really easy access to the high frets. So you can get up to 24 really, really easily with no problems at all. Even as low as I play it, it's really easy to get to that. So it's a good design. You know, we actually did more revisions. I was going to say earlier, we did more revisions on the pickups and the guitar. I think we went through 8 versions of the pickups, and this is only the second version of the guitar. Yeah,
I mean, guitars, if you're going classic with a sort of a maple, well, we've seen not only maple, maple Purpleheart neck, ebony fretboard, and then that's a maple cap, maple top on a mahogany.
Top. Yeah, exactly. You can't
go wrong. It's classic. You can't go wrong with it. But the pickups, there's so many configurations,
so many variables.
Like that tiny piece of thread that you're gonna have.
Oh my gosh!
It's gonna make a difference, you know.
Yeah, and I was A/Bing so many different pickups. I was so lucky that we were on tour. We were on an outdoor arena tour at that time, so I was able to test each set. You know, my tech Brian Satia is a wizard.
On stage.
Yeah, so I was testing them from show to show.
Okay.
And so I would try it at sound check, and then I would make notes, and then I would try it with, you know, I had a guitar with with gravity storms and evolutions and deactivators, and I was testing it next to each set of pickups that I liked and saying, I want a little more of this, a little less that, a little more of this, a little less that. You know, I had the Ibanez, the hot grinders and stuff on one of my guitars. I was like, you know how that has this? The hot grinder has this, and I don't, you know, pickups are such a subjective term. You know, you go, I want it to sound more like a voice. I want it to sound more, you know, wet. I want it to sound more bright. It's like, you know, these crazy words. And luckily, you know, Larry DiMarzio and Eric Corpus and of course, the great Steve Blucher over at DiMarzio, they understand those crazy words. The guitar, I want it to sound more glassy. Like,
it makes sense to these people. That's really cool.
You know, and it makes very little sense to me, you know, and myself.
No, it's just the impression that you have. I should need the tiny bit more of that or this.
Yeah, I don't know the technical terms. I know a lot about my guitars, but I don't know, you know, I need more 4K or this.
Yeah,
you know, like, I don't
there's
really
a
speak
spike
that
in the high mid range. Who cares? Who cares? Like, play it.
No, it needs to be more glassy.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's and then the center single coil is a True Velvet.
Okay.
Which,
you had that in your previous guitar.
All my guitars. You know, if you guys watched the original Thomann video that we did, where was that? What city was that in? Do you remember? It's a name that I couldn't pronounce.
Neumarkt.
I said it right first.
Right.
Neumarkt.
I forgot.
So if you guys watched that video, the True Velvet is my all-time favorite single coil, and actually, We discussed doing a signature single coil pickup for the middle.
Like full set.
Like a full
HSH.
set of Pandemonium pickups. And I said, look, it would just be a True Velvet. So why not just drop a True Velvet in?
Yeah.
I don't want to change something that's already, in my mind, is perfect.
Are they in production? Like,
They're
can
in
you
stores.
buy the set separately from the guitar?
You can,
That's really
and you
cool.
can buy them now. It is available
That's
now.
awesome.
Yes. So actually, I just saw somebody put them in a Paul Wagner signature.
Yeah.
And I saw it on Instagram, of course. And I, you know,
that's
now
where you get the news.
That's where I get all my news. But I'm starting to see them in people's guitars, and it's like the first time I saw it was in a blue S series from a fan on Instagram, and I cried. This is my thing, you know, like
has
that.
To be something.
Someone else, you know, still I'm the only one that has the Jiva guitar, so this is, you know, seeing the pickups in someone else's guitar, especially. I didn't know how this color was going to look outside of this guitar. It looks sick on the blue. It looks absolutely amazing.
I mean, the cover is really, really cool.
Thank you.
And yeah, right. No, I was going to say the trial back combat kind of thing, like taking every pickup to the stage. So that means that you guys who've seen Nita play on stage maybe heard some weird pickup configuration and everything.
Definitely.
It's just like you got a taste of what trying out pickups feels like. It's really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, the tour we did in Europe was actually these. That was the final version. I said, let me road test them and see. So the last tour in Europe, which is the show you came to, that was the uncovered version of these.
Okay.
So
I remember you had the piece of tape on the
so I said, if next time you see these, they will look different. And that's and this is what they look like now. So this is really, really exciting, and you know, every guitar player dreams of getting to do something to their own specification.
Yeah.
And to get to do it like this and do it with Ibanez, you know, my dream guitar company is absolutely a dream come true. keep going. It'll keep going if I would have let it go. And that's just that little amp back there.
Yeah. There's no overdrive. No. We literally just plug in the delay pedal, then into the amp switcher.
I forgot to put the delay on, so it's not even on.
There we go.
I even forgot to click it on. So.
Alright, so straight into and then the amp.
Now it's on.
JVM, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, it's the 410. Yeah. Oh, it's the 205H. Yeah. So it's a slightly different one than the one I use on stage. The one I use on stage is the Satriani, but it's essentially essentially the same amp with the reverb instead of the noise gate. Yeah. But yeah, it's the guitar is.
What are these strings? Because you're really hard on them.
Oh yeah, these are DiMarzio NYXLs. Okay. I am very hard on them, and these are actually brand new. I don't know if that made into the video, but these are brand new strings. Yeah. Literally changed this morning. He changed them so fast. I don't think he could have really stretched them that much. And man, I am very, very hard on these. And as you guys, you guys have all seen me do this trick 1,000 times if you come to the Alice show. Stays in tune.
And it's in tune.
It's the bridge, it's the strings, it's the magic of this combination of stuff. So yeah,
it's perfect.
We spent a long time doing it, and I have been designing this guitar in my head since the 4th grade.
Yeah, I've got mine right there.
I'm sure, I say this all the time, every guitar player has been designing their signature guitar since they started playing the guitar. I remember playing my little black and white Squire when I was 13, thinking, what would I change? And you know what I changed? I put a black pickguard on it. That was my first customization. And every guitar I've had since then, I've customized. And now I'm really grateful.
Full
now it's completely customized to my specifications for you guys to enjoy.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was awesome seeing you again. You guys know what you have to do now.
Oh, baby.
Google it, YouTube it, whatever you want, but check out, obviously you need to check out that guitar because it's a piece of work. It's just...
And try it for yourself.
Yeah,
seriously.
Come by the shop. We're actually going to get quite a few of these.
Are you?
Oh, yes. So come by, try it out. Brilliant guitar.
And tell me what you think. Please, I can't wait till people start getting them in their hands. I've heard nothing but great reviews from the people that have played mine. But please do leave me a comment or a message on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, or I'm sure they'll pass it on to me if you leave it on the Thomann social media pages.
Somehow.
But please do send me your feedback because I can't wait to hear what everybody thinks of this design. You heard that. All right. Thank you again so much. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. That was the amazing Nita Strauss. We're here at Thomann Gearhead University 2018, day 3, and I will see you later. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Nice. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, that went super well.